You're on the air live and in the courtroom.
Thanks. I'm calling in. I was listening to your program last week.
Have you called before?
No, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, yes, I have called before. I talked to you last week on the program, and you were talking about water baptism, and you were saying that water doesn't save.
No, sir.
And I was trying to get some more information on that. And we got a chance to talk last week, and I was going to read a scripture to you and ask you what did you have to say in reference to this particular scripture here. I'm reading from the first epistle of Peter.
Third chapter.
Yes, sir, the third chapter, verses 20 through 21, and I will read that. It says, which sometimes were disobedient, when once the long-suffering of God waited in the days of Noah, while the ark was a preparing, wherein few, that is 8 souls, were saved by water. The like, and then 21 goes on to say, the like figure whereunto even baptism does also now save us, not the putting away of the filth of the flesh, but the answer of a good conscience toward God by the resurrection of Jesus Christ.
You didn't catch the verses in front of that, sir. Let me quote them to you.
Pardon me?
The verses in front of that you did not read. You did not get the connecting thought.
The connecting thought from the verses in front of it.
Read the verses. Let me quote the verses in front of you.
Sure,
it is better, if the will of God be so, that ye suffer for well-doing than for evil-doing. For Christ also once suffered, the just for the unjust, that he might bring us to God, quickened by being put to death in the flesh, quickened by what?
The Spirit.
Quickened by the Spirit, by which also, would you read that verse closely now? By which also
he went and preached unto the spirits in prison.
By what also did he go and preach?
It says by which he also, I guess he went by the Spirit.
That's correct. By the Spirit he preached to the souls in prison. When did that occur? In the days of Noah, while the ark was preparing, wherein the ark, wherein few, that is 8 souls, were saved by water.
Huh?
The 8 souls got saved by getting in the ark, not getting the water. The like figure baptism saves us. Now, how does the like figure save us? Where was Christ at in the day of Noah? Right hand of the Father. Where's Christ at now? Right hand of the Father. What did Jesus do in the day of Noah? Preached by the Spirit through Noah. What happened? 8 souls got in the ark. How did they get in the ark? The Spirit brought the realization to them that they needed deliverance from their evil, and they got in the ark because the Spirit showed them their unholiness and the need of God. The like figure baptism saves you. The Spirit shows you your wickedness and your need of Christ, and you get into Christ like the 8 souls got in the ark. The like figure baptism saves you. Water baptism is not taught in that passage.
Hubert, we covered that last week, and the judge is going to have to go to another call because the board is absolutely lit up.